to. How's that song coming into my head? Weird. So I am going to paint something obviously Christmassy. In a second, I just wanted to get some color on this. Yeah, I kind of bumped into the live. I wasn't quite going to go live yet, but I leaned on my mouse again, and here we are. So I don't share this painting much, so I'm not going to take it down quite yet, and I'll take it down in a second. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's take this down and get some other stuff up there. Yeah, I put just a tiny bit of water on that canvas right there, just to It's my quiet mode. God, just the tiniest bit of color. I don't want it to be like overwhelming. Yeah, check it out. I can paint other things, can't I? Okay, granted, it is a landscape with water. Yeah, that's true. It is. Sometimes it's nice just to paint quietly. Not stress out about what we're going to paint. Just enjoy spending some time with some friends. Even if it is me. Painting by myself. Okay, that's pretty early. Shane, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're staying safe over there. Just finishing up a little something before I get on to the painting for today. I had it up here and I leaned over to grab something and I sat my elbow on my mouse to turn myself on live. So I came on live a little bit earlier and I was had it all set to go. I just was gonna finish this up a little bit and then start today's piece. Yeah, that's right. You haven't seen this, I bet. A few people have. Very few people. This is one of my own that I do when no one's around. I just was adding some blue to it to get another shade going. Trying to straighten out what I did here. I kind of messed up putting I don't know, this waterline right here looks really weird to me. So I think it has a whole lot too much white in it. So I want it to look a little beachy, but I think it's very colored, like White Sands to Mexico type color, you know? A little disheartened by the crud that's going on with my stuff and a few other people's stuff. I got sent let's just call it anonymous note. Day before yesterday saying, hey, you gotta check out this person's page. I see what looks to be your artwork. Looks like something you painted on YouTube. It was. It was mine and a few other people's. Crap. That's just bull. He tells me to protect myself, but you know how it is. We never listen to our parents. It was he actually somehow got one off from. I made a mistake of opening up from Hot Paint and Photo to pretty much anyone that was an artist. So I thought, oh, come on, don't start doing this again. And my bad. Yeah, allowed some people that are not honest, or at least one. And I had not set everything to private, and I didn't set everything so you couldn't share stuff. It is now. I want to share artwork with the world, but I want other artists to be safe in there, you know. Gotta post their stuff on my page and I'll have somebody come in and swipe it and say it's their own. But we're good. It's all taken care of. I fixed my channel. Again, the admins fixed his channel. Glad somebody brought it to my attention. Never would have thought of looking. Naive, I suppose. Hi, Kristen. I believe you're probably sitting in here by now. This is Naughty Christmas Scene. Check it out. We'll be in 2 minutes once I just put this little bit right here. We'll take it down and start working on what we're going to do today. I hit live too fast. Nobody invited me, but I'm really not much of a group. I just get the info from you guys and then take actions accordingly. I don't have any admins in my Mott Paint photo, which I probably should have. But you messaged me, yeah. I already dealt with part of that, but well, that took about 5 minutes. Coffee's already cold. I think I'm good for now, and I'll come back to this later. I gotta make all this looking yucky stuff right here. That's all tan. Kind of gotta make it disappear a little bit. Anyway. I hit live too fast. I leaned over on my mouse, and my mouse is sitting next to my coffee, and I had it hovering over start live stream. And I was working on this canvas, and I reached over to grab a drink of coffee and hit go live. And I hadn't taken down my canvas yet. This is just a piece I'm working on. Yes, it is a huge canvas. It is a big, big canvas. It is something I can't even back up far enough for you guys to see all of it, but it has ducks and all kinds of stuff in it. I'm not gonna stay on this. This is one of the pieces I do when it's a 20-inch by 30-inch canvas. Excuse me, what is that? 50 by 76 centimeter. Little tiny one. Just give me 1 second. And let's just drop it on the floor. Good thing I didn't. That would upset me. Alrighty then. Here. Crash. Let's grab today's piece. Where'd you go? Where are you? You guys want to paint something Christmassy or something relaxed? It's up to you. Because I have a piece I'm ready to do that's relaxed. Alright. I know If you notice when I posted this originally, it's 25 days of painting. It doesn't say anything about 25 days of Christmas paints. Granted, it only gives me a couple days left to paint the rest of the snowman stuff, but hopefully you stay there. I drew this up the other day watching TV. Thought it'd be a cool idea. Maybe sort of kind of had seen kind of an idea like it someplace or other one time. I doubt it. I don't know. I don't know what my brain does. I don't think I've ever seen one painted as a sunset. And that is going to be a rainbow right there. Ouch. A little too far to reach, but that's okay. So I'm going to paint this kind of like a sunset. I'm going to be careful, of course, because I'm not going to tape this up here. So whatever we put over it, thank you. It's just, I don't know, it was an idea. Sometimes it's best just to go with ideas when they happen. So I'm going to paint like a really basic plain sky, nothing to write home about. I gotta grab some craft white because I need to put a little white behind that. See, it's gonna be later in the day, so we're not gonna have super blue, a super blue sky. Nothing like dunking your paint directly into your white. You can see it. I'm trying to look for that hair that's right there. Anyway, I'm not really sure what color I want to do this background. I just know that we're going to put that white down. Kind of seal it up. Probably not going to be wintry. Maybe we'll do it in some pinks. I don't know. We'll do a transitionist type look to it. You guys are probably buffering like crazy because I can see it on my phone. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? Let's get that sleeve out of my paint. Tiniest bit of water. Whoa. Tiniest bit of water went a long way at this paintbrush, didn't it? Sorry. We're not worried about that. The nice thing about this particular painting is we don't care about that stuff. Good morning, Osmina. How are you? Let's see. Let's do a little bit of something up here. Oh, careful. Yeah, you were about to do it again. Let's put a little bit of light blue up here. Maybe like so. Go down just a hair. Be a little something right there. I do not have cad yellow on my page yet. Let's put some cad yellow. I should put some light, but let's grab just a little bit of the white. Let's kind of try to avoid green a little bit if we can. I think we're okay if we get a little paint on that because that's that color. Same problem I had the other day. It was the paintbrush I grabbed. I mean, the pencil I grabbed was a lead graphite. Look what it did to me. Yeah, we're going to go with a bit warmer. I need to grab some red. I don't think I quite need a purple. Let's go with vermilion. Vermilion's kind of a pretty color. Kind of an orangey. Kind of a darker orange. Yeah, I do too. All my Volkswagen's painted orange. I love orange. Green's my favorite color, but I love orange. It's a beautiful color. That dirty spot right there next to that pencil. It's just gonna. I must have drawn this the same time as I drew the other one. That's alright. We can work with it. We're not gonna let it get us upset at all. Let's grab just a little bit of this. Uh-oh. I don't like the color of that. Oh yeah, look at that ugliness in green. Had just a touch of yellow on my paintbrush. I was about to mix it with the green. I mean the blue. That would have been bad. Let's get a nice purple. Get a nice soft purple up here. Is that what color we are? I want to skip on the page just so that you know. I know it's skipping, but that's what I wanted to do because I'm going to wet it. I just didn't want the overload. There's a bunch of paint up here. Still just playing with the water. Plenty of paint right here. Just moving the water around. Take that sharp edge out of there so it doesn't have a sharp edge. Basically what I'm doing is kind of making a little bit of a cloudy sky, sort of, but not adding clouds to speak of. Just putting in and taking, removing water spots. And going with the colors I have on my brush. Occasionally adding a little water to myself, rinsing it off pretty sharply. See, we're just and you can do all this with a blending brush and all that stuff if you want. I didn't feel like getting one dirty today, so just changing some tones of the paint colors by mixing them in with the other colors that are under it. Just pushing some up and pulling some down. Kind of rubbing some water in, kind of mixing them all together. Right there. There we go. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. I think that's kind of what I want. Kind of a not a super vibrant, crazy sky thing going, but yet, we're not going to take a nap on it either. So I'm thinking this needs to be like serious orange, though, like deep colored. Like almost a red. I think almost red. Color that I want to use here. I don't really have the colors planned out yet, so. No, spiced tomato's not it. There's that giant flake that's in there. Pink one, red one, apple sky, crimson sky. I don't think we need to go quite crimson. Oh, we could go scarlet though. That would be a nice color. I think we could go with a scarlet one. Mixed in with vermilion. Yeah, let's see what that does. Let's change the brush though. We're gonna go with scarlet and vermilion. Kind of an interesting little mixture. But if it comes out right, it should be beautiful. And this is a very long flat. Now, I am not mixing these two paints together, just to let you know. They are sitting next to each other on the palette. So when I pick them up, they will be coming out in two different stripes, kind of like when you do flowers. You can see that it's giving it kind of an instant shadow thing. Wow, I wonder why my left leg is going dead. It's funny. If I start talking funny, you guys let me know, alright? I hate to sit here and have a stroke on camera. That'd be terrible. That would not be good. Wow, can this paintbrush ever do a fine line? Jeez. First time I've ever used this paintbrush. What a nice moving paintbrush. And this is one of the cheapies from Hollywood. This thing has a beautiful feel to it. The handle's comfortable. It's got that little grip on it. But the bristles and how it moves is just fantastic. Yeah, it's if you guys can stay with me long enough. Seems like I'm buffering already. Let's chance for a minute. I'll the end is going them. Probably pinched the nerve in my back again. Tis the season. So the viewer right here anyway. Okay. And nothing like sitting there painting snowmen and have this come on your head and just actually painted this on a watercolor paper I had sitting next to me. This was drawn directly onto the paper, so look at that brush. I have to add this one to the list of brushes I like. And this seems to be a short list too. We all know I like to use one brush a lot. Let's lighten this middle up a little bit. I'll let it dry for a minute after I put this in, then I'll probably do it again. Yeah, does that color look nice? I mean, I think it does. I like it. I like how it's coming out. Funny thing is, I'm not as steady with my right hand anymore. I joined the dark side. The evil empire of left-handed people has taken me over. I've been possessed. This isn't going to be a very super long painting. I think it's going to be a fun painting. This is actually a painting that you could definitely do with kids. Because the reality is you don't have to get complicated as I'm going to with this thing. You can really do this with probably just a couple paint strokes with a big paintbrush. If you wanted to. You know, I think this one would be a very fun one to do with them. Let's add just a tiny bit of white to our yellow. Just like in the, I don't want to get too carried away. But we'll just add a little something. Kind of like right here. You guys still with me, or did I just, is it just throwing you right out of here? Yeah, might have thrown you guys out. Buffered too much. Yeah, great. So we'll just keep painting. Can't play with it anymore. It's just, I don't know why it's doing it. You know, when they tell you to stop playing with something, I probably should stop playing with this. Anyway, so we've got that. We've got that. Haven't quite decided if I want to do maybe a purple, green. I don't know. We'll figure out that color. We'll figure out that one. That's going to be multicolored. This is all actually going to be grass. So we're going to go ahead and put some grass in. But we're going to use something that I don't ever use. We're going to use a fan brush. I think I've used it. Just 1 second. Ooh, iced coffee. It's cold. I think I've used this thing probably 5 times maybe. It's just not comfortable with it. Doesn't matter how many times I practice with it. Just don't have the feel for this particular brush, but I figured this one will make really good, quick. Work of need a different color. Kind of need to have the 3 colors that I always use. Ouch, I hurt. Uh-oh, I think I might have lime. Yep. That was not even open. Let's try this stuff. I don't ever use it. I'll give it a shot. Well, I would love to have fans, but I don't have any fans. Oh, you mean brushes? Yeah. Not good with them. Let's grab a little bit of the light. So I'm going to work my way down. I want to make sure that I get this. Go with a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Push it the other way. Push it this way. Downward. What's wrong with pushing it upward? You tell me that I should be pulling down instead of pushing up? Not up. Not up. Down. Not up. Don't push up. Okay, don't push up. I listen well, don't I? I had to push up for a minute. I gotta get that off there. I think I got it. There's globs. Head globs. I kind of like it when I push it up though, Chrissy. Some of some spots. Like I said, I'm very uncomfortable with this particular brush, so I will do the best I can with it. I just wanted to use it because it'll cover a lot of ground for me. It's a very stiff brush though. I know. I know you're trying to help me. I do appreciate it. I will. Wait a minute. Is that what you were saying to me? Could that possibly be P, but you were trying to tell me? No. That's alright. We'll just get the paint on. This way it's not conducive to my painting, that's for sure. Alright, go back to this. Make all these little grassies stand up. I'm gonna make some grasses stand up. I know it. It's all about practice. Like I said, I tried painting with these things. I tried doing Bob Ross trees with them. It just make me miserable, so. And I can't control the edges very well. You know how I paint, though. I paint very wildly, so a brush that is wilder than I am sometimes for me it's hard to control because it sometimes has a mind of its own. So we'll practice the other way later. We'll just get the paint on here now. So pretty simple. Just get paint on the canvas. I'm not worried about that spot because that is pretty close to the same color that I'm gonna dark wise. I mean it's gonna be dark right there. So let's grab just a touch of this stuff. And we'll put it in a couple of spots. maybe a couple higher up. Uh-oh, that won't suit me. Oh, let's just avoid that. See if we can avoid it without putting it on there. I don't think we're going to. I think we just got a bunch on there. Oh well. Look at that. Big giants. That was cool. Nothing like putting a giant splotch of red in the middle of your green fan brush. Great if you want to do brown. Oh man, it's up into my... I must have smacked that right down into it because it's up underneath. There goes my heat. That means I've been on for almost an hour. We are not painting without heat today, though. Let's set you for another half hour. Could be a little bit long. Won't be too bad. Couple of red spots in there. Probably end up putting more in there, but this is going to be a very... not going to say basic painting. It's not going to be basic. It's going to be almost generic, though. It's simplicity. Because I really wanted to paint something that you really could paint with your kids or grandkids if you wanted to. Because you're going to have a bunch of little ones hanging around for a couple of days without school. They're not going to watch this channel because I have it set for not for kids. Just because you guys have coarse language, you know. Forbid. Heaven forbid they might hear something that probably spouted by 90% of their teachers. Let's go with a different color tree. Really basic trees, though. Really, really basic. Nothing super fancy about these trees. These are just almost like their little hedgerow almost. Okay, let's go with a softer green toward the middle. I realized I put that too dark over there. Now we need to really soften this up just a touch in there. And Not sure what color I'm going to be painting that. Anybody have any thoughts of the colors of the rainbow here? Yeah, I can go rainbow. Down our darks, and then we put down our lights on top of our darks. So that our lights will show up. Don't ever try to put your lights under your darks, it just doesn't work. Not very well, anyway. I suppose you could, but it's not going to work very well. Yeah, there we go. Crazy, crazy. Oh, I am going rainbow. It is going to be rainbow. It is definitely going to be a rainbow. It's funny, I was reading some stuff this morning and I was thinking about Shane Revelle and Ian and all the other friends that we have that live over in Australia and the bad fires that they're having this time of year. And just trying to send as many good vibes as I could that way. Man, some of that stuff we have them over here in over in California. I don't have them here very often because we have a pretty moist climate and very green climate. We don't have the big dead forests like they do, you know. But it's kind of freaky to think that some of the people that you chat with quite often are in harm's way so easily right there. Not covering very well now. Some water on it. Ooh, that's wet. We're gonna have to go ahead and sop this up in a second. So I get that covered on that paste paper. Alrighty then. Let's use it as a paintbrush. No. That's a concept, huh? Imagine using a fan brush as a paintbrush. Oh man, you okay? I got a friend that lives in Adelaide. Adelaide? Adelaide. She's got a ranch out there. I worry about her all the time. Yeah, she actually lost a lot of acreage. Ton. Lost a couple horses. She tried to get them out, but I guess they got trapped in I think she called it an eddy or something to that effect. She kind of explained it to me like a ravine. That's how she put it to me anyway. It's kind of like a ravine. Just little different, more of a washout or something. I'm just trying to get this put on. Let's go with this other green. It's a little crazier. It's a little thicker. It's a little brighter. Bless you, Susan. I want these little square. I like the looks of these little square things that this brush is doing. It's kind of got, instead of having bristles, it's having these little square sections where I really need to probably clean it. You guys feeling this at all? Is it just kind of a little boring? No, it's not quite as exciting as snowmen. And I'm using my paintbrush all wrong. I know. It's almost like a path. Artistic path that we're all on. Ooh, deep. Had a deep moment for a minute there, guys. Could that be what this is in my head? This is the artistic journey that we've all been on this year, that we've shared together. Could my subconscious be telling me to do this because that's what this is? Could be. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Kind of a Zen moment. If you paint it, they will ignore you. I think that was supposed to be they would come, but you know how it is. We've had pretty good art journey this year, haven't we? We've done some crazy paintings. We've had some good quality times together. So total and complete utter meltdowns. Of course, like any place, we've got our occasional slime ball. We deal with those people in our own way by ostracizing them. No, just kidding. That wasn't very nice. Almost looks like it's just coming out of me. I don't know. I'm just gonna let it go for a minute and see what happens, see where I go. I don't know if I'm gonna ruin it or not, but we're gonna just, sometimes I like to just let my paintings do what they want. But if wow. It's like a cornfield almost. For some reason this painting is coming out I don't know. It's coming out way different than I expected this painting to come out. I was hoping it was going to come out okay, but to be honest, I'm kind of really feeling this painting. It's really saying what I wanted to say, you know. Um, I'm also saying that the stuff almost has ice chunks in it. That's terrible. I mean, it's good. It's still chocolate, but so we're gonna go with the sun's red. We definitely want to go with the blue. Probably could get away with. We want something dark here and dark here. Something nice and light. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. We could go with 5. Yeah, I still can't use a fan brush. I just played with it just to see what it would do. But um, yeah, the texture's cool. It's crazy. I'll get out of it. Um, what we need to do as a group, and there's at least 4 of us, 5 of us in here, is we're going to pick colors. I'm thinking the paintbrush probably should be. Let's go with. Let's go with a purple. I think we should go purple to match. Where are you? Let's go with purple to match my favorite paintbrush. Used it a lot this year. I think it deserves it. The size is almost perfect. Um, so I think we should go with purple for the paintbrush. This could definitely be any color we want. I heat shrink most of mine. Most of them are kind of a bronze colored. Sand. That's not a road. I'm sorry, Joswina. Um, it's actually not sand color. This is actually a rainbow. That is going to be a rainbow colored road. Strictly all color, not. I don't. So we're gonna go with that one. So let's start with that so we can get that up out of the way. One piece at a time. Then we can choose other colors. I have a million of them, so let's throw in purple. I like to buy craft paints because they're 50 cents. Uh, American 50 cents. Not your English 50 cents, which equals to like $12 or something. I don't know. Smart like it. That's pretty close. That is pretty close. Let's go with. Let's try adding just a touch of phthalo blue to this color. See how close we get. Maybe a touch of. Oh, that turned orange. That turned crazy orange. What did that just do? Oh yeah, I think that's the color. That's really close to it. That's almost the color we want. And this color. So we're gonna go right-handed just because it's way over here. Of course, you notice I'm not painting completely right-handed. Still got it with my left hand. Now this isn't going to be a solid color. As much as I think it would be cool, a solid one color, I think we should probably add a little bit of something to it to change it just a tiny bit. So let's go next shade down, right about here. Maybe the next shade down, right near the bottom. This one, ouch, this one's going to be interesting to paint. My hand does not like this a bit. Oh, there'll be some pain in a little while. Let's go ahead and pull that down. Puts a little lighter on the bottom that way. Yeah, I don't understand your money, so stuff doesn't make any sense to me. You guys deal in pounds. I think you're talking pounds of silver originally, if I remember right. Sterling. I think that's how your money was originally done, wasn't it? 50 pounds sterling. What do you think? Maybe just a splashy Ola of white in there? Maybe just a couple little we all know that we don't all keep our paintbrushes very clean. I don't know, those handles never stay clean, do they? Alright, let's get a nice dark, deep, crazy, dark purple. Let's see if we can get a crazy dark purple for this bottom edge. Close to that as I can. Okay, let's see. Next step, that one. I don't think black would be cool. I think Oswina might have been really close to it with like a burnt. Let's go with raw. Let's go with ochre. Maybe an ochre. I'm painting with this hand because I'm on this side of my page. Just because I don't want to block you guys. It's not feeling good, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm not going halfway with this. We'll grab some of the brighter yellow, mix it in with it a little bit more. Get a little bit brighter right there. Ouch. And we pull it up. Happens to be one of the toughest colors to cover with. I'm going to grab just a tiny bit of white. Pull it up. Now, I need to grab the ever so slight tiniest bit of orange. Right here. And right there. Just a little bit. I completely lost you guys. I can see my phone just shut down. Bear with me. Okay. I had to go back in and restart and redo it. I think I don't know where everybody went. Yeah, a tiny bit of black. Just a, come on. I don't want much black. Actually, I almost want zero black, but I gotta put some black in this. Has anybody seen my paper towel? I think I threw it away and didn't pick one up. 12 minutes. I'm trying to keep it under an hour and a half because I don't want people to get bored out of their minds. More than you are now. Oops, don't pull them that way. Don't do that. I started to curl it accidentally when I got to the end. I didn't go straight down. And I definitely don't want drops on the end. Okie dokie. You're here. Now, here's a big question for all of us. What color do we do? Let's grab the little paintbrush. I think we definitely need to do what if we got cobalt? Yeah, let's do a cobalt blue. I know it's kind of darker color than we really want to play with, but we definitely want to do a blue. So let's put the blue. Let's put the blue in here. Wish I could have got the whole thing done in one week, but wasn't gonna happen. like to see other artists do this piece. I like to see what their rendition of it is. I think it would be cool to see everybody's personal take on this particular subject. Seeing that we all live in different places, I mean, we all have. It's funny that I didn't do a winter scene, but I know I've been doing snowman right along, but I really wanted to just kind of do something light for today, kind of a little happier, a little more relaxed, a little more enjoyable as far as going ahead and having you grab a paintbrush and watercolors or even pencils and just do this. I just wanted something simple to really thank everybody for the whole year. We'll do the big, don't worry, I'll be on and finish up the snowman. I've only got 2 to go. We're gonna paint probably later today and may not be online. But I'm gonna finish up the. Bye, Shane. Thank you. And if I don't get a chance to talk to you, you have a great holiday. Please be safe. Whatever holiday you feel like having. Let's face it. My paintings, even though they have pine trees and Christmas trees and stuff, aren't always about Christmas. It's just about sharing. Well, you can go paint now if you want, Chrissy. I don't ever want to stop anybody from painting. Isn't it brave to put yellow next to blue? We are not going red, orange, yellow. I guess we are, aren't we? This is not going to be the easiest color to put in here. I had to switch hands because the angle of this curve right here. I could go cartoony and put black lines in between those, or I could just transition in between them. It's probably what I should have done, but I should have done this more of a fade, but look at that. See, this hand is stupid. It's not doing anything. What you guys did to me made my hand dumb. Yeah, we'll get this on here and then we'll probably go ahead and blur it into each other. I don't really want to hit it yet though, because then it'll turn super green everywhere else. Now let's take this and go ahead. Kind of mess up the line between the two. So actually give us a whole nother color, really. Oh, look at that. That was not planned, but that is cool. Nice job. Stick your hand in that paint. Okay, so like paintbrush, but I'm thinking let's go red, just because we know that that's going to be. Oh wait, we got a red sun. Let's not do red. Got green. Ooh, got a problem. I've got. You know what? If we do that green there, got purple. Hmm. Oh, I'm just gonna paint. I don't know if I can do it with this hand or not. So I'd add another color just to get that transition. Oh, maybe I'll just let it fade like that. Yeah, I think we'll just let it fade like that. And like so. And oh, I'm right on the edge of my time. Like so, in there, in there, in there. Push you up in there a little bit. Grab some yellow, push the yellow up in there. Yep. We know what you need to do. I'm thinking maybe with some. Oh, we got orange. Can't put orange in there. Can't really do an orange in there. We can do a white though, couldn't we? White would be really nice in here. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of yellow ochre just because that yellow kind of disappears a little tiny bit with that pencil. And I got a little bit right here too. Then we'll grab some white. Come on, white. Be good, white. That's the white I was looking for. I'll put some white right here so I can go back in and paint this yellow again. We're gonna do the white right here too. That way I can paint this color too. Whoops, that was a little rough, wasn't it? Let's get that off there before I ruin this painting. That'll be alright. Just put a couple scratchies right here. Orange, red or orange. We're going with orange. I know what's in there, but it's a color I used a lot this year, so trying to represent what I used. Alright, we're pretty close. We're a one stripe away from finishing this up and being done for today. I did get another painting in. Like I said when I started, this wasn't 25 days of holiday painting. This was 25 days of painting. I do that on purpose because I did 25 days of Christmas painting last year and ended up with painting block for a couple weeks because I worked so hard to get all those ideas out on paper, or on canvas actually at the time, that I burned up. So this year I told myself that I wasn't going to focus on just holiday painting. I don't necessarily care for Christmas all that a ton. I think it's a bit commercial for me now. I strictly do it for my granddaughter. I wish it was back being what it used to be. People didn't have to fight to go get presents and want $1,000 gifts and things like that. Well, a 10-year-old tells you that the only two gifts she wants. One of them is $300, and the other one's $1,200. You just look at them like, "Eh, whatever. Better get a job." I think it's looking cool. I think I kind of sort of want to do white in the last one. You know, I gotta put that yellow back in there now that it's kind of dried up there. Yeah, that's better. I think Christmas should be about family, not about gifts. But that's just me. I probably spent the last Christmas with my whole complete family. Because Grandma's house was sold yesterday. It was finally signed on. 9 o'clock yesterday morning. The only place we ever got together as a family. You think lavender? I have lavender. I have petunia. We can go with purple. We'll go with purple. Going with a darker purple. Just because I need to have the darker color right there. And then we're done. Once we slap this purple in here, you guys can go run away and have your fun and enjoy your holidays. This will not be my last painting for the year by any means. I will be painting on Christmas. I will be painting on New Year's. I do not drink alcohol. Ever. Not even a sip. Not at weddings, not ever. So it's not a religious thing. It is an alcoholic thing. Oh, that wasn't the problem. That was not my problem. My problem was liking it all the time. Liking the taste of beer, things like that. And we're talking 80s, where beer was just beer. It wasn't microbrewed and you know, I don't know, I think my head's in your way. But I'm good. I'm happier like this. I don't know, I'm happier, but I mean, I'm better off like this. Allows me to be a little bit nicer. And reckless cars. And voila. What do you think of that? I gotta put just a little bit more right there, just a tiny bit. I gotta have this go just a little bit more like that. Here we go. I think this is one of my crazier paintings. I think this painting has a big, humongous statement for all of us. It takes an awful lot of colors to make a rainbow. It really does. Let me throw an autograph on this. I shouldn't barely untape it when it's wet, but YT. This. Oh, guess what? Tomorrow. That's why we got this black little pen here. Let's put this in there. Maybe that right there, like so. I have a little bit of a line right here. And let's name this. There. I named the paintbrush after me, my last name. Funny thing is, there's a paintbrush company that's actually named that. Oh, that's sticky tape. Yeah, that stuff's fun. Minimal amount of garbage. Yeah, it works. There we go. Could have made that sun a whole lot brighter and a whole different color and blah blah blah, and put some bunch of whites in here. Probably can still do that when it dries a little bit. I'm cold. My dog's cold. So still got 2 more snowmen to go. We will work on them. And we'll get this thing all finished up and get all the snowmen put away for the year, or at least for a little while. But as always, guys, thank you. Oh, I can add all kinds of bits. I can add tons of bits. I can add grass on the edges. I can add deeper blues. Once this all dries, I can go through and put a whole another layer of paints on it. So those things will really be super bright. While they're wet, they're hard to do. So, this really is just the basic idea of what this painting could end up being. Birds, trees, anything you wanted in this painting. You could go anywhere you wanted to. But just the premise, at least the idea is there for you guys. Feel free to use it. Don't post it as your own if you use this one, though, please. And my YouTube channel videos are all copyrighted, just to let you all know. I want to put that statement out there, so if I find them on somebody else's page being used as their videos, I will pursue it. But thank you all. Enjoy life. You never know. Be safe, please. And along with Christy Crandis art and a bunch of other friends that I have on YouTube, Grayscale Painting and Anthony and all those people, all their stuff is copyrighted. Stealing it and saying it's yours is just, it's kind of stupid for starters because people, hundreds of people, for me, hundreds, for you guys, thousands, but see us paint these pieces. They watch us paint these pieces. So if we're saying that this piece belongs to you, people that know us and seen our stuff are gonna look at you like you're an idiot. So it's best just to try to do it yourself. Let us know. We'll help you. That's what we're here for. If you want to learn how to paint it, we'll teach you how to paint it. Just taking this is wrong. So, but there's my rant for the day. Take care, ho. And I love you guys. We'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy.